So guys, this is a part 2 walkthrough video on the progress on this big rehab out here in Paradise Valley, Arizona. The first walkthrough video we did, we kind of talked about the plan we were gonna do. We've completely changed up everything that we were going to do. Now it's an entirely different remodel. Not a cosmetic anymore like we originally planned. I'm excited to do a walkthrough. I'm gonna meet my brother here and we're gonna check this baby out. But wait till you see what we've done to this property. We are tearing into it. And it is gonna be just a huge transformation from this 90s home before to now what it's gonna look like as a modern, updated, new home. So come along with me, let's check it out.
This video is brought to you by Flipster, the nation's #1 real estate software, with tools for finding, funding, and flipping houses. Check it out now at getflipster.com.
Dude,
sorry.
This is not cosmetic. Holy crap, look at this. This is not cosmetic. It's awesome.
I know. You know what happened is...
Why did you decide to just blow this thing open?
The problem is if you remember, that framing was right there. I mean, the cabinets, remember the kitchen? The kitchen started right there and it wrapped around, right?
Yeah.
So the problem is the island was 6 feet.
Too small.
6 feet. So when we did this and Ruben's like, let me figure that out. Once he figured that out, this all opened up, right?
You just kept going?
Well, the framing, all these beams, we thought they were low and the HVAC wasn't there. So now we can run all the HVAC up above.
Dude, you gained like 3 feet.
2 feet. This ceiling detail's cool, but I think you have some before pictures, right?
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah, we did the whole walkthrough.
So there was ceiling detail there, ceiling detail there. So what happened is so if you see that, the detail was like 2 feet lower. They just floated it.
Yeah.
So when Ruben and I figured that out, what we did is we just said, wait, so I can get that. And I thought, if you get this right here, like this woodsy Montana vibe, and then you have everything outside, and then you have this ceiling right here and everything in the front, it's still enough.
You keep it.
You're still giving enough character to this home to where you don't need it here, need it there. Instead, I think what people want here is they want a clean, open.
High.
Now we're gonna get a 12-foot possible double island there. Big 12-foot island, fully functional. The other problem was if you look here, see how you have electrical for 2 lights. That's it. So it's gonna be a dark room. In the kitchen, they had 1 light. And I'm like, I can't put recessed cans in. I can't do anything. And I'm like, the ceilings drive me nuts. So we got a big pile of logs straight from frickin' Wyoming or Montana out there.
Like real wood.
Look at that stuff.
What are you doing with those?
We're throwing them in the backyard and then, I don't know, finding Paul the lumberjacker guy.
Are they worth something?
Who knows?
Yeah. Take those up to Montana.
So then he opened this up. Now with this and with that, now you'll see that we have room for the ductwork to run up above in between this. So now we don't got any problems with HVAC and we can do all of our ceiling at that height, and then I had that slider open over there.
Yeah.
So it took a week of whatever, but then, and that's what happened in this room too.
That's not all though, you're redesigning everywhere.
Well, this room was driving me insane.
This was a bar here.
This is a bar.
This was a bar here.
And to me, it's you're sitting in the hallway almost, sitting at a bar. So now we're gonna frame this up and this is gonna become a powder.
Yeah.
And let me see if he did this yet. He hasn't done anything in here yet, but we're gonna knock this out. And on the other side, we can make a closet. So now this becomes another bedroom.
I saw that, it's gonna steal that space over there where the garage was.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doors.
Yep.
This will be like an office?
Yep.
Okay.
And I think people are gonna love that. It's
window or no? That's your hallway.
It's a double door.
Okay.
So the double doors will go right here.
So you get lighting.
Yes, and then people can walk right out to their courtyard.
Yeah.
I think people like that. So this can act like another bedroom / office. And you saw how low the beams were.
Yeah, I know. Look right there.
That's where the beams sat. You can almost touch them from right here.
So now this will follow there.
Yeah. So if you go like this, that's where the beams were at.
8 feet. Yeah. Super
I mean,
low.
this was such a dark. So now he can go all the way up to the bottom of wherever those are coming in. So he said like 9.5.
Okay, so feel good.
Yeah, and as an office, if you remember, there was that stupid thing, all that block. This room was so crowded.
It was a fireplace, right?
This house has so many fireplaces. I'm like, well, we don't need 7 fireplaces.
I know, you've gotten rid of them all.
4 is enough.
These are going to stay because of this detail?
We want this detail. Yeah. We want to keep this in here.
So you're fine with the arches?
We're going to just go, we'll square it up. So it's just right there.
Okay.
So we're going to...
So they'll still square?
Yeah.
They'll just be low?
Yeah. But we like this in here. We think this is a cool feeling.
Okay.
We're going to paint it white or something. So this is going to feel a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
That's a kitchenette.
Kitchenette right here.
Yep.
So this is the casita / game
I'm
room.
calling it Master 2.
Okay. Master 2.
I think it's so you're going to have, I think this house is going to, I'm going to appeal to 3 different types of buyers. Somebody that wants, I think somebody who wants a double master, a Grandma Jan. Mm-hmm. They're going to want that where they're going to go, you sleep in there, honey, I sleep in here. And they're going to have their own kitchenette. You can have your own office, little office area, whatever, and your full master bath in there and a closet. Or it can be, this could be a full casita, or this could be a game room.
Pool table.
So now it gives you all options for everybody. But either way, that's an awesome bathroom.
Yeah.
This was driving me nuts, all these angled walls. So once we fixed all these walls, see how we got kind of just absorbed this pocket back here? So now when this gets framed up, it's just going to feel, now this feels like a pass-through closet more because it was really weird. Before it was like there was a door right there going in the bathroom and then a door right here. So what are you going to, you're going to do a mad dash from here to the closet to, in your skivvies trying to get right? Like, so it's like, that doesn't make any sense. So that's a really good sized closet. And I'm going to try to do a couple more of those to bring in the natural light. But the 50 grand, I don't know what it costs to like have Ruben do his thing for 2 weeks. I think that's going to change.
To redesign this whole place.
Now we're a 5-bedroom house.
It was funny how we were, the first video, we're like cosmetic surfaces, floors,
I remember standing there with Jake doing that. It was like,
nope. But that's the thing, where do you stop, you know?
Yeah.
This was the TV.
This was the TV right here.
You got to cut to some B-roll. This was a blocked in.
Like the TVs are probably about what a
fat thing.
Can you imagine laying in your bed over there? There's no way. They had to have, I think they must have had a chair right here to watch TV. How would you see the TV all the way back there, dude? Well, stand there and be like
this big.
Yeah, like little, like how would you see a TV laying right there? It's like
it was only this big.
Yeah. We're getting creative with appliances.
Yeah, because of the disruption of everything.
So what I did is I asked our real estate agent, Josh, and I said, hey, I got 2 really good Sub-Zeros in there, even though they're used. And he's like, they're fine. No one cares.
Oh, we're keeping them.
We're keeping them.
Were they in the garage right now or something? Okay.
So instead of spending 15 grand on those tubs, we're not spending a dime.
Which is
I found a Wolf Range on OfferUp for like $2,000. It's barely used. It's like a year old. And then I found a wine column that's normally $8,000 for $4,000. And then you could get dish. It takes 6 months. Yeah. 6 months to get Sub-Zero and Wolf stuff is 6 months.
6 months behind.
They're backed up. They're working 3 shifts, 24 hours a day, and they can't catch up.
With the demand for it.
There's so much remodeling and construction going on in this country, and that's the problem. Everyone's got easy money, low interest rates. Everyone's remodeling. Permits are getting so.
And the supply disruption messed it all up too for a while.
COVID.
Yeah.
And then now they're trying to catch up, and now it's just demand. Like
so we're putting used appliances bought on OfferUp in our $4 million home.
And the market will pay for it.
And the market won't care.
They won't care.
That's pretty brilliant.
And if they whine, just be like, sure, no problem. We'll buy you some, pay us full price, and we'll wait 6 months and switch them out.
But this road has what, like $10, $15 million homes on it? Yeah.
Plenty.
On this road.
500 feet that way. Yeah. So those lots are selling on the corner, like 500 feet away. There's some for $3 million. The lots.
4 million's entry level around here, pretty much. Like you're the.
So it's going to be somebody that wants a nice little
starter home.
Yeah, your entry level starter home. So what I was thinking for the garage.
So explain the problem. $4 million home with a 2-car garage is a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. So my thought was to put the other garage right here, right in front of that.
Tie-in or standalone?
Tie-in.
So that would be your door in?
Probably.
Okay.
Just have a door coming right off that garage.
Maybe this way or something?
Yeah, and move that window.
Another 2-car.
Yep. Sorry.
But that's a for sure thing, or how are we doing it?
No.
No, just wait.
That's let's get this thing put together and to drywall, and then get market feedback thing.
But Bob, how could someone be okay at $4 million with only a 2-car? I mean, isn't that just? You think it'll be okay?
Josh says we might be able to pull it off.
Wow, that blows my mind. I mean, would you pay $4 for a 2-car garage?
That's what Josh has asked me. I'm like, okay, if it's a deal breaker, I'll tell Ruben to come out here, pour footings, and we'll be like, fine. Let's just put it up. We'll frame it in
3 days.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, here, right?
You got enough room to swing it and all that?
Yeah, well, and if someone's really weirded out by it, set the garage right here as a little bit of a detached, and then just have extra living space right there and have a big laundry room there or something.
I like to tie it in like an L shape, though.
Well, first of all, you can't be worried about the cost.
What do you mean?
Dude, you're gonna delete that? No, you're gonna delete that?
Okay, so rule number 1, have no budget.
All right, what I mean by that, to clarify, is if you wait to get an exact quote, you'll quite know. It's a range. So the range is probably, the labor's 10 grand for a week.
Now, Claire, these are payrolled, so
Right.
if you're contracting out,
Yes.
double that probably.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So, and the labor is 8-9 guys, and the lumber's probably 5. So I'm just talking out loud.
Headers and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe dumpsters. So let's just say that whole thing's 20. Reworking the HVAC is probably going to be about 10, so that's probably 30. Rewiring is probably about 10, so it's probably about 40. Drywall, so that feels like a 50 to me. The difference with that 50 is like, even if it's still 3.5, it's like a strong 3.5 now, right? Because now we have a functional 5-bedroom, 5-bath, updated house, and so we're removing a lot. Basically, what we did is if our buyer market was this, which it was pretty small, a 2-car garage, 6,000 square foot, super Montana-ish home.
Arches, yeah.
We just went like this. We double or tripled our buyer pool.
So sometimes it's not always about a return on the spend. It's about facilitating an easier sale.
Yes.
So if you think about it, if we get a buyer in a week versus sitting on the market for 6 months for that one special buyer. But you know what? The driving factor, and I think if you're watching this video and you're thinking about, well, how do I up my rehab game? What's driving all of this and the expertise is coming from new construction. So having an intimate knowledge of how new construction works drives all of the decisions. Like, I'm looking at all these things that we're doing, and you're getting that from new construction, because at this price point, a buyer's comparing this remodel to new construction. So they know high ceilings, they know open concept.
Let's be clear about something though. $4 million used to be new construction. Now new construction's 5. Yeah. So we're still underpriced. So in the end, someone can't go buy a new 6,500 square foot home in Paradise Valley
in this neighborhood
for $4 million. They just can't. So we're still priced accordingly. Has that price changed since we bought it? It has, but if that number bumps, we still want to stay that 10 to 20% below new construction. And the market understands that, and they're going to kind of go, okay, I still feel like I'm not having to pay you top dollar.
Totally. Well, guys, this has been really fun. I love Bob seeing it when it's at this stage. I mean, it reminds me of Tucson. You go in there and you're like, holy cow, we're blowing this place up. And then you come back at post drywall, with all your doors in.
We did last week.
Oh my gosh, and it's just phenomenal to feel that train. This is so fun to do projects like this. It's a blast. So we'll keep you posted, guys. We'll do some more progress videos, and we'll see how this thing transforms. Thanks for joining us.